Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. It felt like a big exhale to say hello to you. So anyways, maybe just a big exhale. Do some breathing work in this reading. I don't know. Well, we're going to do emotional yeses and nos in this reading. And we're going to use my doggy oracle deck. So responsibility here. Maybe you've got a lot of responsibilities going on. Because the puppies never lie about emotional energies and guidance in terms of do this, don't do that. So we're going to look at your emotional yeses and nos, and I'm going to start with that deck, and then I'm going to go into my teeny tiny everyday witch deck tarot. So let's get started, Virgo. The puppy dogs, they don't lie. They can't. They try so hard. They can't do it. I cannot tell a lie. Their body language, something will always give it away. All right, so we want to know what the main worry. So you're worrying about shit. You got anxiety about some things. There's some things going on in your life that are cause for concern, and you're worried. So you are worrying. I don't know if you're worrying about yourself or someone else. This dog is looking so intensely. For some of you, you might be worried about someone else. Like just the way that you're... Are they okay? Maybe you're worrying about your kids. Maybe you're worrying about your in-laws. Maybe you're worrying about your partner. Maybe you're worried about a friend. I don't know. Maybe you're worried about how something could play out for you. There's a lot of question marks with that. It's a big card, though, for your main one. So we're going to look at what are you being asked to release. And this release is garbage can quality release. So I was very specific because I do release and receive readings. And sometimes the release can be like a part of you that you've been holding back for so long. You need to finally let it out. This is garbage can quality. So you're not going to do it anymore. That's what this release is. Just so we can be very clear. And then there's an embrace. There's some hidden factors. And then we want to know what's coming towards you. So let's see. What are you being asked to release? Holy crap! Forgiveness! That is crazy. That's the same card that Leo had in the same spot. But now you're going to get, because this card developed in my transition from the Leo YouTube to the Leo Extended. And in that transitional energy, this became reconciliation. I mean, it's a little bit like forgiveness, but it's a little more specific, right? So don't worry about reconciling. This is garbage. Y'all don't forgive. Don't just throw that shit in a garbage can. Put it to the curb and walk away. We're going to develop it more with tarot, you know, because it could be much more profound than the shit coming out of Cindy's mouth. So, what are you being asked to embrace? Learning. Oh, this dog is so alert. Look at such a good boy. So, okay, you need to learn some shit here. Embrace something. There could be a new experience coming your way. Pay attention. What are they asking of you? What's being asked? Or maybe you're worried about what could be asked of you. I don't know. Embrace the learning. If there's something, well, that's interesting. There's a way to break it down for you. Maybe Virgo too. If emotions are like kind of overwhelming you, because worry is not a good emotion. Worry, if I know, my digestive system goes with worry and stress. But with this card and this, I feel like the emotional heaviness of something that you're going through, if you can step back just a little bit, or something that you're worried about in the future for yourself, what are you learning from this? What can you take as a lesson out of this? What is all this telling you? How can you apply it moving forward? Maybe turn it into a game. I don't know. Just thinking that. Like the dog is trying to understand what's going on here. But then if it becomes a game, well, that's a fun way to learn. Hidden factors that you are unaware of. Teamwork. Well, that's interesting. So people want to help you out. So you have a supportive team, or there's a supportive team coming towards you, because this is hidden. There could be some people working behind the scenes for you. You're learning as you go. Energy that is approaching you. Guilt. Oh. Well, there we go. There's that reconciliation. Somebody feels guilty about something. I just want to say, I don't know, if you and a Leo got something going on where somebody's got little hard feelings, there was one point in that reading too that it felt like, you know what, at some point, if enough time has gone by with something, and you can all just say, let bygones be bygones, you see something a certain way and somebody else sees something a certain way, and neither one of you can change the other's perspective based on your personalities and how you've lived, but there's no reason that you can't move forward after this. That could be the approach here, because don't worry about the forgiveness. Or if you're, yeah, I don't know, because reconciliation. If there's been something you've wanted to reconcile, don't worry about it. The guilty party will come forward. Happiness and wonder and friends and eagerness and hesitation and playfulness. Well, that's a lot. Happiness, wondering. Oh, right. Happiness with friends, wondering about which friends would be eager to explore happiness with you, and or which ones might be hesitant to play. It's doggy, right? So it's almost like, what do they say? Like the mental capacity of a dog, at least how people can qualify it, is like that of a 3 or 4-year-old child in terms of how much they can understand. In terms of vocabulary and everything. I feel like it's like that. It's kind of like that. It's a kind of like that. So I'm wondering who would be happy to play with me today. Who would be eager? But then I know some might hesitate. I don't know. I have a stressful life right now. So this is fun for me. So if you don't like this kind of reading, that's too bad. It helps me. All right, so what is this worry? We'll start there with the worry. The Hermit. Oh, you're worried you've been isolated for too long. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. If you're worried that you've been disconnected from something for too long, are you worried that you've been like sort of looking... That's odd, right? But maybe you're worried you've been away from something for too long. But I don't feel like it's you. I can't help it but feel like this is you looking in like a window at a friend or something, or like looking through a screen at a friend's social media or something like that. You're worried looking in on them. So maybe you have a friend that's kind of isolated. I know the Hermit is your card, but I just can't help with the stronger feeling that this is you looking in on something outside of you that you're worried about. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be how something's going to play out. And I do feel like, in some way you're worried about that this person is too isolated. It still could be your isolation. You're worried about that. What are you being asked to release? This reconciliation. Oh my God, the Three of Cups came out. I knew it was. I called it. The Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Reconciliation. Don't worry about reconciling with someone. Who is this? It could be a father. It could be a mother who's got very masculine traits. It could be a boss. It could be somebody at work. Why are you worried about this, Hermit? The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Well, this person's going through something. This person could be... Something in their life is... I want to say cut out with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. So something in this person's life, it could be family. They could be cut off from family with the Hermit. They could be getting cut off from their family. Something's going on here. And the Hermit, like you're worried about them. this could be, okay, I want to spin it again because I'm not, it's coming in a little bit, like at first it was like 40-60%, like 60% of it was you guys looking in on someone else, but now it's feeling, it's balancing out to like a 50-50 here. Like some of you could be going through something yourselves and like something's getting cut out and you're worried about the isolation that it's causing you, or that you have to do certain things on your own. Don't worry about feeling like you need to forgive someone here, because the King and Queen of Pentacles could be partners. And I feel like something's cut out here with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. Like that's over, that's ended. So don't worry about reconciling it. Learning. What are you being asked to embrace? So learn. Oh my gosh. Learn how strong you can be. You have the Knight of Swords and the Strength card. Learn about your actual, strengths to move forward with something. This is also about knowing when to hold your cards and when to play them. Because the Knight of Swords like charges forward without hesitation. But the Strength card is often associated with like self-control and not doing anything just yet. Just calm that storm within. So you were really learning to balance when to do something and when not to. How to play your cards smart here for you. Hidden factors you are unaware of. Teamwork. The Star, the Empress, and the Five of Wands. This is a hidden factor that you are unaware of. It's teamwork. So it's almost like the energy of a group working behind the scenes for you. A group working behind the scenes towards you. To help, I want to say, wishes and dreams come true. Perhaps to help some sort of conflict. Oh, what do you mean? Like this reconciliation, reconciling something. So maybe there's somebody helping you with this? Or there could be, because it's something that you're unaware of. So you may be taking on more worry than you need to. I think that there's either someone in your community who is actively participating to help you with something here that you're worried about. Or there is someone or a group. There's three. It's teamwork. Or maybe you feel like you're the only one that can carry the load in terms of a reconciliation. Where, right? Because the reconciliation has 3 people in it with the 3 of Cups. And you have 3 doggies here. Energy that is approaching you. Guilt. The 4 of Pentacles. Or it hasn't wanted to move. It's landing on teamwork. The 6 of Wands. The Emperor. So you're going to have some sort of success. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about something. I'm not sure if this is you. I think it plays back and forth. I think for some of you, it is you. There's something you're worried about in your life. And for others of you, I think it's somebody that you're worried about that you're observing. And it could be, you know, another thing that I'm getting with this, with the Queen of Swords and the King of, or the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles being divided by this Queen of Swords, it could be like you could be witnessing your own parents going through some sort of a separation or a divorce, or you could be witnessing something like maybe one parent needs to be put in a home or some sort of long-term care and the other parent is at home by themselves. It's really interesting. Or one has been disconnected and the other one is trying to figure out how to bring them back together. So weird. There's a lot of different ways that this can be interpreted. The strongest thing for me was that you were worried about someone. Someone's been holding back on allowing some sort of victory to come through, and they feel guilty about that. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I just hearing, don't just worry about, you know, how good you're feeling, how good you're looking that day. Just worry about that. But you can't really turn things off like a switch, and it's just a tarot reading. Like, don't throw your life to the wind and go, all right, Cindy said I don't have to worry about anything, I don't have to do anything. No. This is just energy. I'm just reading energy and emotion. I'm going to go do the extended. And that's going to be interesting because we're talking to your inner child. So your deeper soul here that has a whole idea about what the plan is for you and for life and moving through that. So we're going to talk to your inner child, the deeper soul of you in the extended. Until next time, Virgo, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.